Hello everyone, welcome to Veranda IAS in this series of lectures of current affairs associated with social issues. The topic of the discussion today is SMILE scheme. The acronym stands for Support for Marginalized Individuals for Livelihood and Enterprise. Support for marginalized individuals for livelihood and enterprise shows that it has some or other thing to do with the economic well-being of the society. We'll discuss the learning objectives. The learning objectives of the day are to explain the SMILE scheme, to examine the SMILE scheme in news, to examine the beggars in India, and then we'll discuss about the condition of beggars in India. First and foremost, the SMILE scheme. The SMILE program or SMILE scheme was started by, important factual information, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. The SMILE program was developed by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. The strategy focuses on what is the main pattern, what is the main steps which will be taken. The strategy focuses on rehabilitation, then medical care, counseling, basic paperwork, education, skill development so that they can earn their basic livelihood, and economic integration among other things. So overall the focus will be on rehabilitation, providing them accommodation, their medical care, health facilities, paperwork, education, skill development, counseling and economic integration. It comprises of a sub-scheme titled Central Sector Scheme for Comprehensive Rehabilitation of Persons Involved in Begging, going to help the people who are practicing begging in India, who are the people who are very much economically backward in India and who are involved in practice of begging, who have no source of earning. So if we are imparting skills to the people who are involved in begging, then we are doing something better for them, obviously, because now they will be having some skills, they will be working accordingly, they will be earning. The program would be implemented in collaboration with state and UT's governments, local urban bodies, voluntary organizations, community-based organizations and other institutions. Overall, it will be a collaboration of a number of institutions, organizations for the implementation of this program. Next comes, it is a new scheme which was formed by the amalgamation of existing beggar and transgender schemes. Transgenders in India are also practicing begging at a very large scale. So for the upliftment of these sections, SMILE scheme is established, and it is an amalgamation of existing beggar and transgender schemes. The scheme makes use of existing shelter houses owned by the state and local governments and urban and local governments for the purpose of rehabilitating those who engage in the act of begging. Overall, where they will be getting rehabilitation? We are talking that the scheme focuses on rehabilitation, where they will be getting the places to live, the shelter houses. Which shelter houses? Which are owned by the state governments, by the local authorities, by the urban local governments, some government accommodations, and those will be used for the purpose of rehabilitation for the people who don't have houses, who are sleeping on the roadsides, who are practicing begging. If existing shelters are unavailable, the implementing authorities must establish new designated shelters. Then new shelters will be established, will be constructed and will be granted to these people. It will be a thorough program for those who participate in begging, will be helping beggars in India. The concept has been piloted in cities with high numbers of beggar group. For the fiscal year of 2019-20, this ministry provided ₹1 crore to the National Institute of Social Defence and 70 lakh rupees to the National Backward Classes Finance and Development Corporation, which is NBC-FDC, for skill development programs for beggars. So two things are very important. One is rehabilitation of these people who are homeless, who are shelterless. Second, giving them some skills. If skills will be imparted, they will be able to learn a decent or affordable living life. Why this topic was in news? The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment created the SMILE scheme in July 2021. That is why this is a hot topic. This is in news. The Central Sector Scheme for Comprehensive Rehabilitation of Persons Engaged in Begging is one of the sub-schemes. The Central Sector Scheme for Comprehensive Rehabilitation of Persons Engaged in Begging, we discussed, is one of the sub-schemes. That is what the focus is on, rehabilitation under this scheme. Some facts about beggars in India. According to the 2011 census, India's total population of beggars is nearly 4,13,670, including 2,21,673 males and 1,91,997 females. That is what we can say. There is no wide difference between the number of males and females. The total population is nearly 1.45 lakhs, we can say, an increase from the previous census. This was as per the census of 2011. Amongst these states, West Bengal is ranked first in number of beggars, followed by Uttar Pradesh and then Bihar. According to 2011 census, Lakshadweep has only 2 vagrants. As per 2011 census, Lakshadweep had only 2 vagrants. Among the Union territories, New Delhi had the most beggars, that is 2,187, and Chandigarh had second number, that is 121. Some factual information. Then Assam topped the list of northeastern states with 22,116 beggars, while Mizoram came in last with 53. This is some statistics regarding the beggars in India. This was all for today for this session. The SMILE scheme in news, and then the beggars in India. This was all for today. I hope you all enjoyed this session. We'll continue from here. Till then, stay tuned, keep studying. Thank you so much.